Hello everyone, welcome to Enjoy Learning Computer Science. Are you all preparing for your board exams? Not yet? No worries. Here we have a quick and powerful revision series to ace your board exams. The upcoming series of videos will help you to revise faster, understand better and score higher. So stay tuned till the end and let's prepare for the board exams in an easy, fun and effective way. Let's get started. Python was developed by Guido van Rossum in 1991 while he was working at the National Research Institute for Mathematics and Science in the Netherlands. The name Python was not inspired by the snake, but by the British comedy series Monty Python's Flying Circus, which was telecasted by BBC. This person, Guido van Rossum, wanted a name that was short, unique, and a little mysterious, and he was a fan of the show. Hence, he named as Python. Let's see some of the advantages of Python. It is an easy to use language. That means Python is a beginner-friendly programming language. It has very simple syntax rules, making it compact and easy to learn also. Hence, it is easy to use. Second one, expressive syntax or expressive language. Python requires fewer line of codes when compared to other programming languages to perform a similar task. So this makes coding more efficient and faster also. Third one is interpreted language. As you all know, Python executes code line by line. So when it is executed line by line, debugging is easier and it is perfect for beginners as well as advanced programmers. Fourth one, completeness. No need to install additional libraries. So when you install Python software, Python comes with built-in functionalities and libraries, and it makes an all-in-one package. It's a cross-platform language. That means Python can run smoothly on different operating systems like Windows, Mac OS, Linux and Unix, making it versatile as well as flexible. Finally, it is a free and open source software. So Python is completely free to download and use, and also its source code is openly available. It allows developers to modify and share it. These are the advantages of Python. While Python has many advantages, it has some limitations. Let's look at a few. It is not the fastest language. Since Python is an interpreted language, it executes code line by line instead of compiling the entire code at once like C or C++ or Java. So this makes it slower in execution, especially for large programs like real-time systems and so on. It has lesser libraries than C, Java or Perl. So although Python has a vast collection of libraries for different applications, it does not cover as many specialized areas like Java or C. So it has lesser libraries when compared to Java or C or C++. It is weak in strong binding. That means type binding. That means Python is dynamically typed, meaning it does not require you to specify the variable types. For example, if you write a is equal to 10, the data type will be assigned by the value. So the data type of the value, what is the data type of the value 10? It is an integer. Hence, the data type of the variable is also an integer. But in the next line, if I am giving a is equal to 10.0 instead of giving 10, now what happens by mistake? Even by mistake, if I am giving, what happens? This will be accepted as float. It will not show an error even though I want the output in integer. So hence, Python is not strong in type binding. Okay, it is dynamically typed. So this makes coding easier. It can also lead to type mismatch issues that are not caught until your runtime. Not easily convertible. That means Python syntax and structure are entirely different from the other programming languages. So converting Python code to another language often requires major modifications. Hence, it is not easily convertible. Next, we'll see the working modes of Python. Python provides two modes for executing code. One is interactive mode, the other one is script mode. This interactive mode executes one line of a code at a time. So this makes it great for quick testing as well as debugging. This is your interactive screen ideally. So you can see here I have given 100 plus 200. So what happens in the next line itself, I am getting the output as 300. In the next line I'm trying to add a number as well as a string which is not accepted, hence it raises an error. So immediately after each line of execution, either the output or it raises an error. This is your interactive mode. The next mode is script mode. Executes the entire program script, Python script in one go. So you have to write the entire code in one go. This code you have to save it with the file with .py extension and then execute using run or using F5. So this is your script mode. I have written all the codes together, then save the file with .py extension, execute. So if there is an error, it will show all the errors one after the other, or it show the output. It gives you the output. The next one is Python character set. So Python character set is nothing but the set of valid characters the Python programming language can recognize. So we have letters, alphabets, uppercase alphabets as well as lowercase alphabets, then the digits 0 to 9, then special symbols like space, plus, minus, asterisk, slash, double asterisk and so on. Then white spaces like blank space, tab space, carriage return, new line, form feed, etc. And other characters, all ASCII and Unicode characters as part of data and literals. So these are the Python character sets. Tokens in Python. So tokens are nothing but the smallest individual unit in a program. It is also known as a lexical unit. For example, I am giving A is equal to 100. Okay, or 100 plus 10, whatever it is. So here A is a token. It is an identifier equal to. It's an assignment operator. So that is also an identifier. Plus is an operator, identifier. It's a token. So this 100 is a data, a value, constant. So this is also a token. So the smallest individual unit in a program or a statement is known as a token, also known as lexical unit. So there are different types of tokens. We have keywords, identifiers, literals, operators and punctuators. So first let's see what is keywords. Keywords are the words having special meaning. So these are reserved by the programming language, and these keywords cannot be used as an identifier or for any other purpose. These are reserved words which has special meaning. So when you give import keyword and then give keyword.kwlist, keyword is a module. Under module we have kwlist which gives the list of all the keywords. So how many keywords are available? There are 35 keywords. So go through all the keywords. Every day you go read once, so that if you are asked to find out the valid identifiers, sometimes keywords are used as identifiers. You should be able to identify which is a keyword. So please read all the keywords before your exams. Every day you read once. The next one, identifiers. Identifiers are nothing but the names given to different parts of the program. So identifiers are the fundamental building blocks of the program. For example, we'll give names to the variables, we'll give names to the functions. So the names given to different parts of the programs are identifiers. Here look at this program. A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20, C is equal to 40. Here what are the identifiers? A is an identifier, B is an identifier, C is an identifier, sum is an identifier. So these are all the variables. So identifiers are nothing but the names given to different parts of the programs. Now what are the rules to name an identifier? Identifiers should be a combination of alphabets and numbers, uppercase or lowercase. It should begin with an alphabet or it can begin with an underscore. It should not begin with a number. It is case sensitive. Uppercase letters and lowercase letters are treated in a different way. Keywords cannot be used as an identifier. Space as special symbols are not allowed. Look at the examples. There are some valid identifiers. Data file, true, one, else. See here, else. Even though else is an keyword, here I have used small capital E. So it is not a keyword. Hence it will be a valid identifier. So valid identifier can begin with underscore or alphabets, combination of numbers or alphabets. Look at some invalid identifiers. Here the first one is, it should be data hyphen. Okay, data hyphen file. Hyphen is a special character which is not allowed. True is a boolean variable, so boolean value it cannot be used. Boolean literal, I'm sorry. Then 23 else, it begins with a number, hence it is invalid. File space 123 space is not allowed, hence it is invalid. Underscore 23 doc hashtag is a special character, hence it is an invalid identifier. For your board exam, one question will be there, maybe identify the valid or invalid identifiers. More than one also will be in the answer. Go through the question carefully and answer. Then comes literals. So literals are nothing but data items that have a fixed value or a constant value. So there are types of literals. String literals. String literals can be single line string and multi-line string. Boolean literal, true or false. Numeric literals, int, float, complex. Special literal, none, and literal collections, list, tuple, dictionary set. We are going to see everything one by one. First one is string literal. String literal are nothing but a sequence of characters enclosed or surrounded by single quotes or double quotes or triple quotes. Sequence of characters means it can be numbers, it can be alphabets, it can be space, it can be special symbols, it can be anything. So look at the example. Anything which is enclosed within quotes, it can be space or anything. Okay, combination of special characters and so on. Now, non-graphic characters are also allowed in string. So, non-graphic characters means when keys are pressed, only action takes place. Nothing will be displayed on your screen. So, some action will take place. Those are all non-graphic characters. So, these non-graphic characters can be represented using escape sequence, that is a backslash followed by one or more character. So, if you want to give a backslash, backslash, backslash. If you want to specify single quote, so backslash, single quote. Similarly, new line, horizontal tab, everything. Okay. Now, string types, single line strings or basic strings. So, strings that terminates in the same line is known as single line string. Python by default will create single line strings. Look at the example. B is equal to basic string, and in the next one, I try to give T is equal to within single basic. I pressed an enter key. So Python shows error when enter key is pressed without closing the quote. So this is an example for single line string. Multi-line strings means strings that stores multiple lines as one single string. Okay. Now this can be done using by adding a backslash or by typing the text in triple quotes. Two methods. Okay. First, by adding means T is equal to happy backslash morning. So I'll show you an example. Okay. So I'm giving S is equal to hello. Okay. Backslash enter. So when I'm pressing backslash and pressing enter, it is allowing, it's not raising any error. Hello, and I'm continuing welcome. Okay, I'm closing. So when I'm giving S, it's showing hello, welcome. Even though I typed in different lines, your output will be in the same line, and this backslash will not be counted as a character. Now this is by adding backslash. The next method is by typing the text in triple quotes. The same thing I'm doing in triple quotes. S is equal to triple quotes, hello, I'm pressing enter, and then welcome. Okay, so now closing with triple quotes. Now I'm giving S. You can see when I press enter, no, for that it is included \n as a character. So if I'm giving print yes, you will be able to see the output, which is hello in the first line, welcome in the second line. Okay. So multi-line string can be done in two ways, either by adding a / or by typing the text in triple quotes, right? Now, how to calculate the size of string? Size is nothing but counting the number of characters in a string. When you are counting, count the escape sequence as one character. So, for example, P is equal to apple, orange. Now, let's count. A is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now, you have to count this character escape as one character. So, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the length is 12. This is how you have to count. The next example, Tom's pen. So 1, 2, 3. This is this together. Okay. 4, 5. There is a space. 6, 7, 8, 9. Space also should be counted. It is 9. The next one, / escape sequence. We have an escape sequence. Okay. So \A to be counted as 1. This is 2. This is 3. Next example, A is 1, 2, 3. So the length is 3. Okay. Now some more examples. Here I have added \. So 1, 2, 3. Do not count this character. 4, 5, 6. Don't count. 7, 8, 9. So backslashes at the end of intermediate lines should not be counted in the length of multi-line string. So please have this in mind. Next one, triple quotes. So when you have triple quotes, you should count 1, 2, 3. Enter is the fourth character. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Again 10, 11, 12, 13. So the length is 13. Enter keys are considered as end of line characters and should be counted as one character in the length of multi-line string. Okay. So here I've started with triple quotes and ended with double quotes. So it is giving invalid syntax. Here I didn't include any escape sequence. So how it should be counted? 1, 2, 3. This character 4, 5. Space 6, 7, 8, 9. So the length is 9. And that's the quick revision of Python Revision Tour 1 Part 1. I hope you found this helpful. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more such easy and fun tutorials. If you have any queries, please drop them in the comment box. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.